Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I'm Left-Handed Link, and I am basically re-recording this because, well, the video is still the same, but my microphone was acting up, so I had to re-record the dialogue. So that's why it kind of sounds a little bit different, and I won't be swearing, so we don't have to worry about that. So this video is just going into the Gerudo Valley. There's going to be a few gold skulltulas that I've got to get. I love how I just slammed into the side there. A couple of gold skulltulas that I got to get when it's nighttime. So in a few moments, I'm going to go ahead and use the Ocarina to use the Sun Song. But I ended up finding a like a little chest in that corner there behind the rocks that gives you a 50 rupee piece. So if anybody's ever looking for like a good chunk of rupees in one shot, you can find it right there using the Megaton hammer instead of the bombs. I don't think I could use bombs on those anyways. The red ones are you gotta use the Megaton hammer on. Just felt like breaking all of them. There we go. Almost filled up on rupees, so that's good. Yeah, those ones right there are the ones you can bomb. There's also gray ones, which we'll see what I can do with those later. The desert, that is where Ganondorf the Evil King was born. If we go there, we might find something. Thanks, Navi. I really appreciate you telling me that. Hey you, if you're going to the fortress, would you mind finding out what my workers are doing over there? Yeah, sure, I got you. I decided to keep on the hover boots. I kind of like always wearing them instead of like taking them on and off, though sometimes I will end up switching back, but anyways, here we go. Sun Song, and there's one over here. There it is. Gonna bring up the long shot, and there we go. You destroyed a gold skulltula, blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever. So there's something, the thing's shaking right here, so that's why I placed a bomb and it didn't work. So, you know, let's see if the Song of Storms works there. Best song in the Zelda series, or is it? Okay, some a-holes down here who decided to try to put one over on me. This guy's got a green potion for sale and the other one's got a red potion for sale. No, I don't want your damn potions. I get a blue potion. And I got 2 fairies in case I die. Alright, you win. If you spare me, I will sell you a red potion for 40 rupees. No way. Yikes, I'm going home then. Well, good for you. Alright. So, there should be one over there, too. Up in that corner of the, this pillar right here. Here we go. Got that. Oh, nice. I love... What is wrong with me there? I mean, I wish I was drinking. It seems like that, but I'm not having that kind of fun right now. Or while I was playing that scene. So now we're going to go ahead and break into the Gerudo Fortress. Gerudo's Fortress. I like going in at night because and I'm not 100% sure about this, but it might, whether it being night makes it easier for me to sneak around or not. Psychologically, it makes me feel like it does, so that's what we're doing. So, trying to make sure that one of these damn Gerudo soldiers doesn't screw me. You know, I remember back in the day wondering, like, well, how did they have children if there's only one male every 100 years? And I thought, well, like, maybe, like, they reproduce asexually or something like that. It wasn't until Breath of the Wild where it shows that, essentially and Tears of the Kingdom, where it essentially shows that, the Gerudo women steal or kidnap Hylian men in order to get down with it. Kind of like the stories of the Amazon women who would just come into villages at night and kidnap the men and do R word to the men. But I have no idea where you come from, but you must have blah, 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 blah. All my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful. There are sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Woo, watch out. Yep, there we go. We got one. I don't know why, but it seemed like the fights were easier back in the day. But, I'm starting to think maybe the Bigoron sword would have given me a better fight situation, but I'm just stuck with the Master Sword the whole time. But see that little jump move that she was about to do? If you get hit by that, even if you've got full health, it knocks you out, and then they put you in jail. In desert jail. Which is a hell of a lot easier to break out of in this game than what was it, a jail in Tears of the Kingdom, right? If you got caught in Breath of the Wild, they would just kick you out. At least I think that's what happened. Damn it. Finally. That took way too long. I remember it going a lot faster than that. You can use it only in this dungeon. I don't really perceive this as a dungeon, but whatever. Trying to get that other half of the heart back. Nope. Okay, did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just swell. I'm Ichiro, the carpenter. We were really interested in joining their all-female group, but they locked us up like this just because we're men. We don't care about the Gerudo anymore. They're so rude. 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape too. I'm on it. Okay, I know that in one of these areas you gotta hit one with a arrow in order to knock her out, but I'm trying to be able to see past this freaking wall here. Jeez. Why am I having problems with this? What am I doing? Humping the wall or some shit? I love how I said I wasn't going to be swearing and I'm already saying shit. Okay, gotta wait for this to turn back around. Link loves running up on the Gerudo women when they're turned around. Hey, you young man over here. Yep. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. Yeah, you're basically telling me the same thing I've already read. The last guy said. If you can get us out of here, that's what I'm working on, but you're taking too much time talking to me. There's gotta be Gerudo guards around here. It's your fault that you just didn't get out, okay? I have to fight freaking Arabian dancer girl. Because you all decided you wanted to drop your pants for some Gerudo women. How do you know they'd be into that sort of thing? It's like you all are like, ooh, we like hot desert women, but all of them are like, I'm gonna cut off your head or chop off something in the lower extremities. But you know, one way or another, you're not gonna have very much fun with it. Keep it in your pants next time. Why am I having such a difficult time f***ing breaking this thing? Jesus. Just watching this over again is f***ing painful. Alright. You're a cute kid. That concerns me that you're saying that to me. Thank you for coming to save me. I'm Gerudo the carpenter. These women are so scary. I'd rather work as a carpenter than join them. I can't wait to say goodbye to this place. 2 of my buddies are still being held prisoner. Will you please get them out? Yep, I'm on it. He's clearly not running fast enough. Not only to get the hell out of here, but also to lose a couple of pounds. Okay. I'm pretty sure I gotta end up going in there, but I'm gonna go... There's nothing up there. I'm gonna go in here first. There's a couple of them around there from what it looks like, but all I gotta do is just long shot over there. Alrighty. Come out the back side. And then we got a, there's a, gold skull tool over there. I'm gonna use the hover boots, though, to get over there. I'm afraid that if I were to jump, it would just screw it up. There we go. Okay, this is where there's going to be a Gerudo chick that comes around the corner here, and I just ice her with one of the bows, or one of the arrows from the bow. There we go. Knocked out. Not my problem anymore. Hey, you young man over here. Yeah, okay. Don't talk to me for 5 minutes like the other ones. Yeah, I know you don't know where I came from. This guy's really annoying. All of them are really annoying. There's so many annoying characters that you gotta talk to in this game. These 4 guys. Navi. See that move right there? Would have knocked me out. And I know it probably looks like I suck because I'm just taking so many hits, but to be perfectly honest, I'm in slasher mode. Hack and slash. I don't care about a shield. There's like a title that or achievement you could win in Perfect Dark, where it was just like you didn't care if you got like hit relentlessly, you just still fought. Thanks, boy, you're fantastic. I'm Sobaru. Was it Sobaru, the carpenter? Have you seen our boss? He's probably worried. I'm gonna head back. One more worker to get. Please save him. Run faster. Run, Forrest. Run. That cutscene was way longer than I felt like dealing with. Anyways. I'm trying to see if that Gerudo chick woke up, but it looks like she's still knocked out, so that's good. So the only one left is right down here. No, I've already been there. Turn back around. There you go. It's like I'm trying to tell myself what to think. Okay, I don't think that there's anything to really worry about other than just getting this guy out. Okay, yep. I wish you could speed read it, but they just decided that wasn't going to be the case. It's actually probably a good thing that the audio wasn't picked up from the microphone because I was just smashing the button like repeatedly throughout this whole thing, so loud. But anyways, woo, watch out. You know, here's the thing, you would think that, I mean, unless she was just hiding in the rafters, it would have been cool if you could see her hiding in the rafters from a distance and actually try to attack before you talk to the guy. Nice. Another small key. We're going to get this guy out of here. And then we're going to get what I came here for. For rescuing me, I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudos talking about. They said in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus is on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going back to my tent near Gerudo Valley, so drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye! And now that they're freed, they'll fix the bridge. I've seen your fine work to get past the guards here. You must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men, besides the great Ganondorf, were useless, but now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Naboru, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. I'm going to call her Naboru, but I know some people are probably like Nabaru or whatever, but I'm going to go with Naboru. Anyways, that's why it's taking me so long to press the next button. There we go. Naboru is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? Alright then, you're in from now on. Take this. With it, you will have free access to all areas of the fortress. Nice. Gerudo membership card. Now I don't have to worry about being harassed by the other women. And unless they're going to harass me another way. Anyways, let's see what she looks like up front. Oh yeah, perverts. You're all perverts. I know what you're thinking. Damn perverts. Polygons do it for you? Something that I already read, she said. Anyways, stop being perverts. Okay. Now I can just walk around as I please. And since I pretty much finished here, Gerudo's training ground, I can't get into there until I think I got some things in the temple to get. But with that said, I'm probably going to go ahead and end this here. Well, I do end up ending this here, and I'll go ahead and get to the do the archery range, and then I'll head into the temple. But with that said, I just want to say thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.